Good day, my faithful YouTube viewers. Today I'll be talking about Japan modernizes. Keep in mind throughout the video that Japan, even up until the 1600s, had still been ruled by shoguns who were just military leaders. In 1603, the Tokugawas, a new family, seized power. When the Tokugawas seized power, they reinforced centralized feudalism, closed borders to foreigners, and forbade the Japanese to even travel overseas. As a matter of fact, the nation's only window to the outside world was Nagasaki, which had few ports for the Dutch to be able to access Japan. Having been in isolation for more than 200 years, Japan, like the rest of Asia, had been falling behind the Western industrialization movement. Also, due to many societal issues, merchants, samurai, and even the daimyo began to have unrest towards the Tokugawa family. In an attempt to revive old ways, government conjured up the idea of traditional values and praising agriculture over commerce. This did, however, prove to be about as effective as a screen door on a submarine. As one would probably expect, this sent a lot of the rest of Asia into panic because Big Brother China had just lost to the Westerners. Now, friends, let's play a game. Let's see what we have in here. Well, friends, I don't think I can accurately describe what this is. Pinocchio with gauges? Sasquatch with nasal inflammation? Who is this? Commodore Matthew Perry. It says here that in 1853, Commodore Matthew Perry sent a fleet of American ships into Japan's lower harbor at Tokyo Bay to open up their ports for their ships successfully, may I add. Now, you'd be correct in assuming that other Western nations didn't just sit idly by and say, well, good for America. No! Of course other nations jumped on the Japan bandwagon. Everybody wants to get every little bit of Japan's benefit to them that they can. The result? You know, worldwide humiliation, nothing big. This worldwide humiliation led to political unrest, which then, thus, the Meiji era. Let me introduce you guys a guy named Moshitio, or something like that. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. But, for the perfectionists like me, here you go. And as you may have very observatively seen, Moshitio changed his name to Meiji. A lot easier to understand, which also means enlightened rule. Now, the Meiji era did prove to be very beneficial to Japanese culture. The saying, rich country, a powerful military, was even coined at this time. Now, the Meijis, they did everything that they could to embrace the Western culture. They even sent Japanese people to study abroad in Western civilization, and then they invited Westerners over to Japan to teach them about modern technology. I do, however, personally hold the belief that the Meijis didn't want to embrace the Western civilization as much as they wanted to avoid worldwide humiliation. And that concludes the first half of Japanese modernization. See you in the next video.